as in life, as in cricket, there are some responsibilities that you may take on that you're not necessarily most familiar with, but you've just got to pursue. In chapter 14, in the first 10 runs in singles, speaks about the pinch hitter. I have in my company today Sir Vivian Richards and Sam Flanagan, the author. Talk about the pinch hitter, the person that fills that role within the game of cricket.
Well, take for instance in the modern day game, which is the T20 stuff, pretty exciting stuff. A savior, in my opinion, for the game itself, the excitement that it brings. You got to be ready because it's only 120 overs, 120 balls.
That's right.
So you've got to make sure that a batsman could be out at any time because he's swinging for dear life. So which means that everyone should be ready because you've got to cross the field. There are certain rules and regulations in the game itself that you've got the batsman who would have been just out. You've got to cross with the incoming batsman. So you got to be prepared every time. Regardless of or whatever, there's no time for you to be relaxed because a wicket could fall because of the ferocity of the game itself, the pace of the game. So you cannot afford to be left behind.
Yeah.
Being responsive as a pinch hitter and maybe being ready, being on guard for life. Talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right? Because the word pinch hitter actually comes from the game of baseball, right there. It's not a pure cricket term. But it's interesting because baseball itself came out of cricket. I've been to Cooperstown. Baseball actually came out of two sports. It came out of cricket and rounders. So they took a lot from cricket and turned it into baseball. But I think one of the things that cricket learned from baseball is this understanding of a pinch hitter or being able to be ready to go in at any time in any situation. You know, and I think that's so true about Sir Viv, right? He was able to bat at different places, be able to understand the situation. And sometimes he was only there to steady the game. I remember in a World Cup game, he was steadying the game. At other times, he was going after it because guess what? The situation demanded him to go after it. So that's true in cricket, but so true in life, right? We have to be flexible and adaptable in life. I tell these young people because, you know, as a president and CEO of a company, you know, I run a small organization. I need people who are able to be flexible and adaptable. So I talk about a jet ski, right? Here in Antigua, you know, one of the motorsports that people enjoy is a jet ski. And it's an important image to think about because a jet ski, you can go fast, right? You have to be, you know, flexible, and guess what? You can have fun, right? And so that's what I mean by a pinch hitter. So, you know, a leader, a teacher, a coach is looking for that type of value in a person. So young person, you know, learn to be flexible, learn to be adaptive, and guess what? Things will take care of themselves.
I'm sure it will. There's so much to learn from every chapter of this book, not only about maybe some of the terminologies in the game of cricket, for which we have seen the success of Sir Vivian Richards and him being able to make life from this very sport, something that I probably would believe him and his brother were just doing casually after they would have either done your homework before or after. What happened?
I would tell you something. My dad, my late dad used to say things like, Vivian, the ball and bat can't cook. You know, so I wish he was living today to see that that cricket have actually given me a living.
Yes.
You know, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. And that speaks about following your passions and making sure we're successful at them.
Yeah.
So I think that's very good to do. And we're so glad to be in your company. Sam, it's a great write. So I want to say thanks to you and your brother for putting this together. Principles of the game and how we can apply them to life. The first 10 runs in singles.
When given an opportunity to act as a pinch hitter, take it. At your job and in your relationship or at home, take the opportunity to step into that unfamiliar position and do your best to shine. Use it as a chance to grow. If you never try, you'll never know your full potential.
Thank you for watching. We hope that the first 10 runs in singles would drive you to your fullest potential and purpose. To get your copy, click on the link below or get to our website. I'm William Dorsett. Discover the winning strategies for your life.